Entrepreneurship is more than just starting a business. It is a relentless pursuit of opportunity. Entrepreneurs are visionaries who see possibilities where others see obstacles. They identify unmet needs or new ways to solve problems. This journey requires courage and persistence. At the core of entrepreneurship lies innovation. Innovation is about implementing new ideas. It can be a new product, service, or process. The key is creating new value. Alongside innovation, risk-taking is essential. Entrepreneurs take calculated risks, not reckless gambles. They plan, research, and test to mitigate risks. Many people use the terms entrepreneurship and small business ownership interchangeably. However, they represent distinct approaches to building and running a venture. Small business ownership typically focuses on operating within established markets. These businesses often utilize proven business models. Think of a local bakery, a neighborhood law firm, or a retail shop. Their primary goal is often to provide a stable income for the owner and employees. They serve a local community or a niche market. Growth is usually steady and organic rather than explosive. Entrepreneurship, in contrast, is fundamentally about innovation and scalability. Entrepreneurs aim to disrupt existing markets or create entirely new ones. They seek to build ventures that have the potential for rapid growth and significant market share. The core idea is often novel, unproven, or involves a new application of technology. Think of a technology startup developing a new software platform, or a biotech company working on a new drug. The ambition is typically much larger in scope. Entrepreneurs are often driven by a vision to change the world in some way. This inherent drive for scale and impact is a key differentiator. Both are vital to the economy, but they follow different paths. Understanding your market is fundamental to any business success. Building a product nobody wants is a fast track to failure. Many ventures fail because they are built on assumptions. The market is your ultimate guide. It tells you what problems are worth solving. It reveals what customers are willing to pay for. Ignoring the market is like navigating a ship without a compass. Market surveys gather data about trends, needs, and competition. Surveys quantify demand for a product or service. They identify key demographics of your target audience. Ask about pain points and current solutions. Surveys can be conducted through various methods. Online platforms allow wide distribution at low cost. In-person interviews provide deeper qualitative data. Focus groups discuss specific topics in detail. Collect structured information to inform decisions. Customer validation tests business assumptions with users. This means getting out of the building. Talk to real customers. Show them early prototypes of your solution. An idea is not automatically an opportunity. Many ideas sound good in theory but lack real business potential. A true business opportunity exists when there is a genuine problem to be solved, a viable solution to that problem, and a market that is willing to pay for that solution. Opportunity evaluation is the critical process of sifting through ideas to identify those with the highest likelihood of success. It involves a structured approach to assess the attractiveness and viability of a potential venture. The opportunity evaluation process can be broken down into several key steps. The first step is often idea generation and initial screening. Ideas can come from various sources: personal experiences, market trends, technological advancements, or unsolved problems. During screening, you apply broad criteria to filter out clearly unviable ideas. The second step is concept development and testing. Here, promising ideas are fleshed out into more concrete concepts. You define the target customer, the value proposition, and the basic features of the product or service. Early feedback from potential customers is sought at this stage to refine the concept further. Section 5. Scanning the horizon, PEST, SWOT, and TRL insights. Strategic analysis is crucial for any aspiring entrepreneur. It involves understanding the broader environment in which a business will operate. Without this understanding, a venture is navigating blind. Strategic tools help to identify potential opportunities and threats. They also allow for an honest assessment of the venture's own capabilities. PEST analysis is a framework for scanning the macro environment. PEST stands for political, economic, social, and technological factors. By analyzing these external forces, entrepreneurs can anticipate shifts in the landscape and adapt their plans accordingly. SWOT analysis is another vital tool. It helps to assess both internal and external factors. SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Strengths are internal capabilities and resources that give the venture an advantage. Weaknesses are internal limitations or deficiencies that could hinder performance. Opportunities are favorable external factors that the venture could exploit. Section 6, Solving Problems Creatively, the Design Thinking Journey. Design thinking is a powerful, human-centered approach to problem-solving and innovation. It moves beyond traditional analytical methods by placing deep empathy for the user at its core. The process encourages entrepreneurs to understand the people they are trying to serve. This means observing their behaviors, listening to their experiences, and truly grasping their unmet needs and desires. Design thinking is not just for designers, it is a mindset and a methodology that can be applied by anyone looking to create innovative solutions. The design thinking process is typically described in 5 distinct, yet often overlapping and non-linear stages. The first stage is empathize. This involves immersive research to gain a deep understanding of the users and their context. Techniques include interviews, observations, and creating empathy maps. The second stage is define. Here you synthesize the findings from the empathy stage to articulate a clear and actionable problem statement. This point of view focuses on specific user needs. The third stage is ideate. This is where you brainstorm a wide range of potential solutions to the defined problem. Section 7. Understanding the battlefield Porter's 5 forces. Understanding the competitive landscape is essential for any entrepreneur aiming to build a sustainable business. Porter's 5 forces model is a powerful framework for analyzing the structure of an industry and its overall attractiveness. Developed by Michael E. Porter, this model helps identify the key competitive forces that shape an industry's profitability. By understanding these forces, entrepreneurs can make more informed decisions about whether to enter an industry, how to position their venture within it, and what strategies might be effective for achieving a competitive advantage. The first of Porter's 5 forces is the threat of new entrants. This force examines how easy or difficult it is for new competitors to enter the industry. High barriers to entry make an industry less susceptible to new competition and thus more attractive for existing players. Conversely, low barriers to entry mean new players can easily join, increasing competition and potentially driving down profits. Section 8. Mapping your venture, the opportunity canvas. Once an entrepreneur has identified a potential opportunity, the next step is to articulate and refine it. While a full business plan is eventually necessary, an opportunity canvas offers a more agile and visual way to sketch out the core components of a business idea. It is a tool designed for early-stage thinking, helping to structure thoughts, identify key assumptions, and communicate the essence of the venture quickly and clearly. Think of it as a preliminary blueprint. It is simpler and more flexible than a comprehensive business plan, making it ideal for brainstorming, iteration, and initial validation efforts before committing extensive time and resources. The opportunity canvas typically includes several key elements that force an entrepreneur to think critically about their idea. These often include defining the problem. What specific pain point or unmet need are you addressing? Then the solution. How does your product or service solve this problem in a unique or better way? Section 9. Sparking Brilliance, Idea Generation, Personas and MVPs. The entrepreneurial journey begins with an idea, but generating truly innovative and viable ideas requires a proactive and systematic approach. Ideas can emerge from various sources. They might stem from identifying unsolved problems in your own life or observing the frustrations of others. Market trends, technological advancements, or even changes in regulations can spark new venture concepts. Sometimes a deep personal passion or expertise in a particular area can lead to a unique business idea. The key is to cultivate a mindset of curiosity and observation, constantly looking for opportunities to create value. Successful entrepreneurs are often prolific idea generators. Several creativity tools and techniques can help in the idea generation process. Scamper is a popular checklist that encourages you to think differently about existing products, services, or problems. It stands for substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put to another use, eliminate, and reverse. By applying these prompts, you can systematically explore new possibilities. Mind mapping is another powerful visual tool. It helps to organize thoughts, explore associations, and generate new ideas by branching out from a central concept. Brainstorming sessions, when conducted effectively, can also yield a wealth of creative solutions, especially when diverse perspectives are involved.